Welcome to InspectCheck.net. Can we really document a top-notch roof inspection in less than 5 minutes? We sure can using InspectCheck.net. Alright, well let's go right to our roof section. We see our report is open here. The first tab on the top here will tell you how many items you have left to inspect. That's this one in red. The descending numbers on the side here corresponds to each specific area of the roof system, and those numbers also descend. So if you do forget an area, you'll be able to come back and find out quickly where that area is. Alright, so let's go and start our inspection. We have individual shingles. They are asphalt composition. And if you notice that the items you select are automatically populated with detailed explanations of conditions right from InspectCheck. However, you can edit, add to, or delete them at your own discretion. So just simply speaking here, we just add here. If we want to add something. If we want to delete something, we can just delete it. Or we can take whatever we want out. We could take the whole description out and put our own description in there, so it's entirely up to you. Alright, so we move down, we mark the section complete, and you'll see that that number drops to 3. Style of roof is gable. All the different styles are there, and we'll just mark that complete. We looked at it. How did we examine the roof? We walked it, mark that section complete. Basically, it's in pretty good condition. However, there were a few lifted shingles up there. And again, these explanations can be added to or taken off. We're going to add a photo of those lifted shingles. If you were using a portable device or a tablet, you would have the option to load it directly from your photo that you take at that moment. In this case, we're going to upload a photo that we took and put on our computer. And we have it in the roof section for that particular house. And there's our lifted shingle picture, so we're going to add that in. It only takes about 3 to 5 seconds to download photos. You know, a lot of other systems take forever, but we're very quick here. Our cloud is very good. Alright, so we've added that in. Now, a couple things to note is that this information will automatically be stamped on the photo. And if we add it, if we add other information, that's automatically on the photo too. So we might put rear area. And all that information right here goes right on the bottom of the photo. Okay, so we'll continue on, and we're going to say that was in good shape, just some lifted shingles. We'll mark it complete. We go to the next, and we see that that's 0, and that goes down to 8. All right, so we were able to view all the areas here, roof structure now, and we're going to just mark that complete. And from the outside, it looked like it was in pretty good shape. And again, automatically populated here, and we can add or delete to that or put our own in. Some people have their own database. Mark that complete, go on to the next, and again another 0 down to 7 now. Our chimney is brick, and all the different types here. If we have limited view, unable to view, we'll mark that section complete. And we're going to say that it appears satisfactory from the external view, but we're recommending installing a rain cap and a spark screen. So what we can do is, this of course gives the explanation to the client, but we can do is we can add a stock photo, and we'll go to our library photo. So if we want to show the client something, we just click on here, and we're going to go down to a rain cap. We'll show them where the rain cap and spark screen is right there. And these are our stock photos. They're labeled as such, so your client won't get confused. And that will show up there so they can understand and know what a rain cap and a spark screen is. Now, I want to just show you our photo editing software. It's so wonderful. So let's say we wanted to show them specifically, and we could do this on any photo, of course. So we click on Draw, and there's our rain cap and spark screen. So if we wanted to put a circle around it, we just click on the circle and put that there. If we wanted to put an arrow, we put an arrow there. I mean, of course, they know by now what it is. If we wanted to add text, we would just put a text box over here and just start typing, you know, and put rain cap, spark screen. Okay, just click off to the side, and that will save it. The other thing you can do too is you could change the size of the font, and you can change the color, any color you want. The default is the gold color here. So we're going to save that. InspectCheck will save that for you and ask you if you'd like to close the window, because we're all done with that, and we're going to close it, and we'll see that those will show up in the final report. So we'll continue on here. We're going to mark that complete. We'll go to the next section here, which are flashing or counter flashing. Say it's aluminum or metal, and we'll mark that complete, and we'll say that the flashing was in pretty good condition. except for maybe around, say, serviceable, and we'll put most areas. But we did find some areas where it's nearing the end of its expected serviceable life. Maybe it's loose or lifted, and we'll say around the chimney here. Okay, and we'll just say that, and we're just going to write in there monitor. And we'll mark that section complete. Continue on to roof ventilation. And we'll see that we have ridge vents and soffit vents. We'll mark that section complete, and they were in pretty good condition. Satisfactory. And we'll just scroll down. All the different conditions are there for you, so whatever you happen to find. We'll see roof attachments, and there's antenna, skylights. If you click antenna or skylights, either one. Okay. In this case, there were no roof attachments noted up there, but again, all the different conditions, we always recommend that you remove them. And if you want to see a condition, you can just click on here, and the text will show up. And if you click off of that, but you can still read it to see if you want to see what is underneath there. So we'll mark that section complete. We'll go to rake and drip edge. We'll mark that metal or aluminum. Mark it complete. You can see the numbers keep going down. Satisfactory condition. Okay, and we'll mark that section complete too. Notice at the top here also, now we're down to 2 and 0 in this side. If we were to try to finalize this report, we know that there's many things left, but just say we had somehow forgot to note some items, and we click finalize. InspectCheck won't let you do it. It says you have not completed all the section of the report, so it won't allow you to finalize the report. So we like that. All right, and we'll continue on. Now we'll go to gutters and downspouts, and we'll see that they're aluminum. Again, all the different conditions here. They drain into underground pipe, and says the inspector is unable to evaluate a functional flow or condition because it's below ground. So everything is put in perspective for your client. Say that that's satisfactory. Okay, and remember that any text in the box, if we add a photo here, any text in that box will automatically get stamped onto the photo. Okay. And we'll come down through here, and all the different conditions for the gutters are there. We'll say complete that. Fascias and soffits are wood. And we'll mark that complete, and we're going to say that we did find some considerable decay or corrosion. So it says the area should be replaced as soon as possible, damage. And we're going to put front gable area. And we're going to add a photo to that too. We'll upload a photo, and we're going to see damage to the soffits, and we'll add that in very easily. And it's already added, so we'll just click on the photo if we want to, even though it'll be pretty obvious what's going on there. But if we wanted to add, we'll put a square on this time just so you can see the difference. And of course, our arrow and text. Anything else? You want to rotate the picture one way or another, you can do that too. And we're going to save that. We'll close the tab. And then if there's a time that you want to view the photo or delete it, you would just click right back on the photo. And you can see, you can view it, and then you'll see all your markups. And we'll just exit out of there. If you want to delete it, you click on that, and it's deleted. Mark that section complete, and guess what? We are done. If you look at the top, you're going to see that green check indicates that we're done with the roof system, and you're going to see all the subsections here are marked with a 0. And that will tell us that everything is done. If there was a number in here, we would know that we'd have to go back. There also would not be a check there, so there's no possible way we can miss an area. Okay, when you're done, your client's going to have a beautiful PDF report. With or without a summary page, you can add that summary page if you want to. There's another video on our YouTube channel to tell you how to do that. It's your choice. This report can be easily emailed. Remember, ease of use protects your client and you. Go to InspectCheck.net and click on the Sample Report tab to see a beautiful finalized report. Thank you for watching.